Strangest hospital crimes discovered after investigations. Number 1. Genene Jones, the Pediatric ICU murders from 1977 to 1982. Location, Bexar County Hospital and Kerrville Clinic, Texas, United States. Infants suffered sudden cardiac arrests, later found to be caused by succinylcholine and heparin injections. A 1982 internal audit revealed a traumatic spike in infants' deaths during Jones shifts. Convicted in 1984, investigators believe she had killed up to 60 infants. She used heparin, a blood thinner, and succinylcholine, a powerful muscle relaxant, to induce medical emergencies. But there is a darker truth to this story. The hospital board at Bexar County actually suspected her earlier, but feared a lawsuit. Instead of firing her and calling the police, which is the right thing to do, they simply asked her to resign and gave her a recommendation, which allowed her to move to a private clinic in Kerrville, where she killed 15-month-old Chelsea McClellan. The 2020 update, although Jones was set to be released in 2018, due to a mandatory release law for all convictions, prosecutors filed 5 new murders against her in 2017 to keep her in prison, where she should be. In also 2020, she pleaded guilty to the 1981 murder of Joshua Sawyer and was sentenced to life in prison. Number 2. Richard Angelo, the hero complex. Ironies in the name. Richard Angelo was a nurse at Good Samaritan Hospital. Again, irony, in Long Island, New York. His crime took place in 1987. He used paralyzing agents like Pavilon and Enectine. His motive, you guessed it, was a hero complex. He wanted to cause a respiratory arrest so he could save the patient and be seen as a hero by his colleagues. He was caught after a patient, Gerolamo Kucic, survived an injection and told doctors that a nurse had put something in his IV that made him unable to breathe. The incident triggered the hospital's internal investigation and ultimately led to Angelo's arrest. Richard Angelo was sentenced to 50 years to life in prison in 1990 for patients with paralyzing agents at the Good Samaritan Hospital. Number 3. I hope I get through this. The Angel of Death, Beverley Allitt. Between February and April 1991, Beverley Allitt, then a 22-year-old nurse, worked on the children's ward at Grantham and Kesteven Hospital in Lincolnshire, United Kingdom. Children in the ward suffered unexplained insulin overdose and air injections. A formal inquiry in late 1991 found insulin levels 10 times normal in victims and connected them to Beverley Allitt's presence. The outcome? Sentenced to 13 life terms. This is one of the harshest sentences ever given to a female offender in the United Kingdom. And I thought women were supposed to break records in a good way. Okay, I just found out about this. This is insane. Apparently, there's another case like this in the United Kingdom. I was taking a break for 5 minutes, grabbed a cup of coffee, and a related article on my feed showed me a copycat situation. Bonus round, The Angel of Death 2.0, United Kingdom from 2015 to 2016. Lucy Letby. I'm gonna burn my house down at this point. A neonatal nurse at the Countess of Cheshire Hospital in Cheshire, United Kingdom, was on duty during a series of unexplained infant collapses and deaths in the neonatal unit. She was, of course, discovered, and she was sentenced a whole life in prison with no possible parole. The conviction occurred between 2023 and 2024. Okay, my dear lovers, hear me out. I have, now stay with me, a theory. I believe that these two disturbing women were possessed by the ghost of Amelia Dyer. Born in 1837 and executed in 1896, Amelia Elizabeth Dyer was an infamous serial killer from that time period. And guess what? Her targeted demographic were babies. Back then, she broke the record of killing nearly 400 infants under her watch. And somehow, in his spiritual balance, she reincarnated herself into these two deranged women. This is why the world is the way it is. The next woman who ever thinks about doing something like this, I will anal you to oblivion.